Hey everyone, it's Tedley here, and the Season 10 RuPaul's Drag Race girls have been announced. So let's review them and count them down from the ones I'm least excited about to the number one most looking forward to, bitch. Okay, so like I just said at the beginning of this video, what I'm gonna do is I am just going to basically give you my countdown from 14 to number one of who I'm most excited for this season. You know, last season I did a video like this, and you know who I placed as number one at the beginning? Valentina. So I don't know if, you know, by saying that means I'm a good picker because she's the true winner of season 9, or if it's just that I can pick the most extra person just right off the bat. We'll find out. But so here we go. Number 14, though I'm not going to number these off because I'm going to misnumber them later. So, but anyways, the first one on my list is Asia O'Hara. Now, Asia I put in this position, unfortunately, because from what the shit I done seen so far, and granted I've only really seen this interview, I haven't really seen what she can do, and maybe she's like a performance queen, except when we're going off of these first Meet the Queens videos, if you don't have a big personality, then it's just, you don't like come off really good. And so anyways, as far as first impressions go, Okay, and then the next one I put on my list is Blair St. Clair, and I'm sure she's the type that has a whole bunch of talent, except you know what? I'm not really into the Broadway queen thing, and so when that's exactly what she is, just not my cup of tea. Maybe to somebody else she is like the it girl. But you know, I mean, she has pretty fishy drag like every 20-some RuPaul's aspiring drag girl has. I mean, so she has the fishy makeup, she apparently has the Broadway skills. Okay, and so then up next I put Calorie Kardashian Williams. And I put her like lower on the end because I'm kinda like getting that she's basing a lot of her drag look on Kris Jenner to the point where it's just like it boxes you into a category and you can't really escape it. But I did see another video of her doing a little dance-off thing, and so there's some potential. But so anyways, for the time being, she's right here on this list. Oh, this one I'm a little upset I didn't put higher on the list, but we'll talk about her now anyway. Cameron Michaels. So basically, she is a really pretty bitch. And by the way, there's a lot of blonde entourage this season, a lot of blonde white girls. But so anyways, here's one of them. And so anyway, she seems like she gets the business, like I get that vibe from her. And so here's hoping she puts on a damn good show. Okay, and then up next I put Monet Exchange. And so I really am obsessed with her drag outfits and her wig. But from what I done seen, if it came to it, she could save herself in a lip sync, you know? Let's see what this bitch got to do. And so anyways, then I put Aquaria up next. And I'm of course excited for her because she is, you know, Sharon Needles' drag daughter essentially. But so what can she do? What is she capable of? Obviously she's a pretty bitch. She didn't seem to put her sentences together too well in this little clip, so I'm not sure what's that about. You know, so maybe she's gonna turn out good, or maybe she'll just kind of be a flop. We'll see what happens, but I hope she just kills it and shows everybody what she's made of. And then up next on my list, I have Mayhem Miller, and she has been long rumored to be on this goddamn show for such a long time. Well, I'm not surprised that she's here. I wasn't crazy about just her drag persona overall, but who knows, maybe she'll grow on me. In the running, you know, gossiped about, reddited about Queen for such a long time. I'm sure she has some shit to live up to, you know, for all those rumors for all these motherfucking years. Ooh, and then up next I put the Vixen. And I am just completely obsessed with the Vixen's face in drag. I mean, she just, ooh. But yes, and then I also just like her personality, like I just kind of dig it. But we'll see what happens because like when I was looking at her drag all together, like I wasn't blown away by it. Like it was individually, like her mug was really good. The outfit, obviously she was saying she likes outfits she can move and stuff in, but it kind of looked like a little dirty or something like that. So I'm like, what the fuck is up with that shit? So she would have been higher if she had changed that, and if her Meet the Queens video had a little more personality than it does. And let me say, personality in these Meet the Queens videos can be very telling. Like when I was watching season 4's Meet the Queens for the first time, the only one that was funny out of the whole bunch was Sharon Needles, and she was hilarious. Like seriously, she had won from that moment of the whole fucking show. Okay, and then up next on the list I have Dusty Ray Bottoms. And so this is the butch queen of the season, you know, the acid Betty type where it's artsy, butch, drag, you know, just all of that kind of combined. And she apparently is a Broadway queen too, so it sounds like they're trying to set this up of the battle of the Broadway bitches. Maybe they'll have a Broadway challenge, who knows, but they're setting that shit up. But anyways, I really like this Dusty's personality and drag, and I think it's very creative, and I always love the artsy bitches, so I mean, why not? And so I think that this bitch could probably get like at least to top 6, if not higher. Oh shit, and then so we have Eureka O'Hara back in the building. You know, I was kind of surprised they didn't put her on All Stars 3 because that's technically the next season after and she's already been on it again. But whatever, Eureka's back here, except I really noticed something strange about her confessional interviews for the Meet the Queens. Like it looked like she was either real tired, or it looked like she had just got done crying, or it looks like she had just like gotten some allergy issues or something, or it looks like she smoked a whole bunch of weed. But anyway, something looked a little off with her and I'm like, what's going on? Maybe she's crying because she got eliminated the first episode and so all this effort for this year was for nothing. But who knows? We don't know. Oh shit, and then up next I got Monique Hart, and her personality seems to be buckin' bitch. Her makeup was just like huge pops of color, anime style, on this fierce black woman with this crazy hair, giving you this crazy hyper bubbly personality. What more could you ask for? It was motherfucking fierce. And yeah, like, so I was fucking obsessed with that shit. I hope she's top 3. We're getting up to the ones now where I think they're gonna do a thing or two in this show, okay? Okay, so if you watched her Meet the Queens video, you already knew from her first screenshot that she was gonna be extra! Because she was like, I'm from New York, only 25, woo! And I was like, whoa, bitch. Okay, but anyways, finally an Asian bitch is back and her personality is popping, so let's see what this bitch has to offer. But I like what I see so far. All right, and then I put up next Miss Cracker. Firstly, I just saw her mug. Again, she's in the Skinny White Bitch Club, but I think she's like the prettiest of the Skinny White Bitch Club. I mean, her face just naturally is snatched, and her hair is just blonde. And just her sense of humor was hilarious too, like her joke about being, you know, thin, white, and salty. I mean, it was fucking hilarious. Like with or without the whole Bob history, I think that has nothing to do with how far she could go in this competition. Alright, and up next, my very last one, #1 for this season of who I'm excited for is... oh shit, what's her fucking name? That's right, House of Mateo back in the building. You know, it's been a minute. You know, for the past 2 years, I for some reason put the Latina queen at #1. So I put Valentina last year, and I put this crazy bitch Vanessa up this time. I love her personality. She just reminds me of some of the homegirls that I hang out with that do drag, go suck dick behind the back alley. Like, I mean, so she really gives me an amazing personality. Definitely think that she is gonna go far with that shit, because that is no act. She is that Banji, she is that ratchet, she is that hood, and you know what? When it's real, it shows through. Ooh, so that was my video for y'all of All Stars. Oh, this is not All Stars. This is regular Drag Race, season 10 on VH1. Yeah!